That judgment has been in place and the plaintiff has been attempting to collect on it with garnishments and discovery hearings for a number of years. Ms. Salisbury was not the original counsel, but is substituted in. She represents Omni Credit Union in a lot of matters. This is a hearing for discovery, Ms. Eberhard. I think you may have been through these before. I'm going to ask you if you'd please raise your right hand. You swear or affirm that any information you provide to counsel in this matter regarding the ability to collect on this debt will be true to the best of your knowledge and belief?
Yes.
All right. Rather than have you and counsel come all the way out here, the last few years we've been doing these by Zoom. So I'm going to set up a breakout room where you can talk privately with Ms. Salisbury, and then I'll work on some other stuff. Ms. Salisbury, is there anything else we should put on the record here?
No, Your Honor.
All right, you should be able to join the rooms.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Kirschenheiter.
Hey, Judge, how are you?
I'm doing okay. Today things are taking about as much time as we've assigned to them. We're revisiting this matter, which is Portfolio Recovery Associates versus Gina Schrader. The file number is 242418. We were here last. Mr. Werber was here on behalf of Portfolio Recovery. And the defendant had been making payments. What we agreed to do at that point is to continue the matter, and plaintiff expected to be filing a consent order or some sort of conditional order of dismissal. Mr. Kirschenheiter, what's the status here today?
Yeah, Judge, we never got the document back from defendant. So we would ask that our motion be granted and judgment enter. However, we will, of course, leave the defendant on the payment plan they've agreed to, and they've been making, they've made one payment so far. It's just we can't get that paperwork back. So.
Okay. The order of which you speak is a motion for the motion of which you speak, a motion for summary disposition. We were prepared to hear that on June 27th. Court finds that damages are an amount of $783.24 and cost the amount of $138.30, a total of $921.24. That's probably reduced. Output defendant shall receive credit for any additional payments made. Is that satisfactory?
Yes, that's perfect, Judge.
And she's not here. So I've signed it effective July 14th. Summary disposition is granted with exception. Any of those payments will be applied. So you're almost done here. I think that this will probably be resolved.
Thanks, Judge.
All right, see you next time.
Take care.
And there's no need to wait, so we'll get right to it. This is file number 251255LT, Country Hearth Inn versus Larry Pew Jr. Mr. Pew is here by Zoom from Country Hearth. Mr. Rognus is here with his client. This is a second hearing. This is filed as a termination of tenancy. The complex wants the defendant to move, and he didn't wish to. Meg Bauer was here last week, and I think they were put in a breakout room. She emailed me indicating that she's in an emergency hearing in another court, and they will not be representing Mr. Pew in this matter. Mr. Rognus, what's the status here today?
Still want to get Mr. Pew out of the premises, Your Honor. He has no lease. So he's been terminated by the notice to quit.
Mr. Pew, what's your position?
What do you mean?
Well, they want you to move within the next 10 days.
I'll figure somewhere to go. I guess I don't care anymore. I'm just too much stress for me. And he
So-
causes it. So I'll figure something out.
All right, when you leave, I want you to turn in the keys and give your forwarding address within 4 days
I
of
don't
your
want to
vacation. All right, well, then just move. I'm not going to worry about that. There's no security deposit. Today is the 14th of July. You have 10 days to move, which will be July 24th. Hopefully you can find some accommodations.
Yeah, whatever. Can you have him not harass me for the next 10 days?
Yes,
Because
don't harass you for the next 10 days.
every
Just
day he asking my wife and my stepson of what I'm doing every day. It's like he's trying to keep track of what I'm doing.
All right, well, the sooner you get out, the sooner you won't have to deal with that anymore. You got 10 days to vacate or you're subject to being evicted. No money judgment is entered at this time, and you also have until July 24th to appeal this. So good luck, Mr. Pugh.
You do have a judgment in the file jacket, correct, Your Honor?
I do thank you, Andrew.
Okay, thank you.
All right, let's talk about that. This hearing featured a few cases, but the most notable moment came from the matter of Country Hearth Inn versus Larry Pew Jr., which was a termination of tenancy dispute rather than a rent non-payment issue. The court's tone shifted a bit. Here less confusion and paperwork, more resignation and quiet frustration. Judge Middleton, as usual, kept his composure and moved the matter forward with calm authority, giving clear timelines and gently encouraging cooperation from both sides. Mr. Pew appeared via Zoom and was visibly worn down, not combative, not disrespectful, just plainly exhausted. His comments reflected a man at the end of his rope, saying "I don't care anymore" and citing stress caused by the other party. His body language and tone suggested someone who might be overwhelmed more than anything else, and when he asked if the other side could stop bothering him for the last 10 days before he moved out, it was less a demand than a weary plea. The property's attorney, Mr. Rognus, confirmed that the landlord simply wanted the premises vacated, noting there was no lease in place. Judge Middleton granted the request, but made sure to clarify everything Mr. Pew had until July 24th to vacate, return the keys, and provide a forwarding address. The judge even managed to insert a bit of dry realism. The faster you move out, the faster the unwanted contact ends. There was no money judgment here, just a clear and lawful transition. The overall courtroom vibe remained composed, though tinged with the quiet tension of a situation that had clearly run its course. As always, Judge Middleton ensured everyone knew their rights and the next steps, wrapping the matter with professionalism. and a touch of humanity. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one.